Hello children, hope you are all well and safe. Let us start the next part of the chapter as we are already started this chapter. That is the 9th chapter of Geography, class 8th. In this chapter we will come to know what is population, what is the density of population, how the population is distributed among the Indian people, and the topic which we are going to start is the characteristics of population. What is the main characteristics of the population of India? Let us discuss by the topic characteristics of population. Number 1, age composition. Number 2, sex ratio. Number 3, rural urban composition, and the last one is literacy. Let us discuss all these points one by one. The first characteristics of population is age composition. As you know, the population is not having the same age. Some people are below 15 years, that is called a first category, age below 15 years. Second category is between age 15 to 65 years, and there are the people those who are more than 65 years. So we divide the age, that is the characteristics of population, into 3 categories. Number 1, below 15 years. Number 2, between 15 to 65 years, and the last one is above 65 years. This age group, that means below 15 years, are dependent. They cannot do work by themselves. They cannot earn money. They depend upon the people aged between 15 to 65 years. That means this is the main working force of the country. If the people are working age between 15 to 65 years, the country is considered as advanced country. People can work more, they are healthy, they can work more than people those are below 15 years and above 65 years. So in advanced country, the people age between 15 years to 65 years are more. In our country, India, the people of below 15 years is more. The reason is the birth rate is more. But the people above 65 years is only 5% in India. That means these people are also dependent upon 15 years, that the age group between 15 to 65 years. So we will come to know there are 3 categories. Number 1, age below 15 years, and the people age between 15 to 65 years, and the people above 65 years. So which is more workable or main force of the country? That is, we can say the people that is age between 15 to 65 years. This age group people are dependent upon the second category. Even the third category also depends upon the first category. That means we can say second category rather, that is the age between 15 to 65 years. They are healthy, they can work, but the people below 15 years and above 65 years, they cannot work for the country. So this is the first characteristics of population. The second characteristics of the population is sex ratio. Sex ratio means male and female. In the country, if the female are less and the male are more, actually people want to take or give the birth to the boy child. They don't want the female to be there in the family. Their thinking is that only the male can help them. The female cannot help them. So people try to get a chance to get more and more boy rather than girls. The sex ratio is a term which is used to write the number of female as compared to male. Number of female as compared to male. In our country, if thousands are the male, female are 70. That means female are less in number, but the males are more in number. This is the tendency of the people, that is they want male as more people as compared to female. Here we can say female are less as compared to male. That is a main characteristics of India. We can say that here we have female less, that is 970, and male are more, that is 1000. Here it is given there, that is people want to take birth to a boy child rather than a girl child because they feel the female are the burden upon them. That is why they want male members in their family. The third part is rural-urban composition. What is meaning of rural? The people, those who are living in village are the rural people. Urban means city. The people, those who are living in the cities are known as urban people. Rural-urban composition. How many are people? How many people are there? Those who are living in rural area, they are not well educated. They are rural. In India, many people are living in villages. So, India's population is, we can say, mostly is a rural, and over the years people have been steadily migrating from rural to urban area. There are many reasons why the people are coming from rural to urban area: because of good salary, because of good standard of living. They know that if they leave rural area and migrate to the urban area, they will avail more opportunities. Education opportunity is more, medical facility is more, transportation facility is more, even the job facilities are also more. They know if they leave the rural area and go toward the urban area, they have more facilities. So the composition of rural-urban, that means the people, those who are living in rural area, and the people, those who are living in urban area or the cities, they want to migrate from rural to urban area just because of their more facilities. They want to avail more facilities. According to 2011, about 69% of India lives in India and about 31 people are living in urban area. More people are living in rural area, that is 69, and the people, those who are living in urban area is 31%. That means people now migrate to the urban area. Now they want more facilities. Uttar Pradesh has the largest share of India's rural population, followed by Bihar and West Bengal. That means in Uttar Pradesh, when people are living in rural area, afterwards we have the next part, that is called Bihar. Bihar has people living in rural area but less as compared to Uttar Pradesh. And the third part is West Bengal. People living in West Bengal are less as compared to Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. So Uttar Pradesh is being followed by Bihar and West Bengal. The people, those who are living in rural area, and the people, those who are living in urban area, that is also Uttar Pradesh. Many people are living in Uttar Pradesh. And after that, they are followed by Tamil Nadu. That means in Tamil Nadu, many people are living in, what we can say, many people are living in urban area and less compared to Uttar Pradesh. The last topic of this is literacy. What is meaning of literacy, children? Literacy is how many people are educated. What is the percentage of people those are educated? No, you know it very well. Now everybody wants to educate themselves because without education we cannot survive. So number of people, how many people are there? Literacy rate, they are having comparing with the literacy rate, educated people and non-educated people. The literacy rate of the country is an important indicator, that is how much country is developed, how much country is being coming in the advanced country. And according to 2011, about 74% of the Indian population is literate. Literacy rate is among higher among the males because family want the male child be educated. They don't want to spend or invest more money on the girls. They only aim at giving good knowledge or invest on the boy child. So 74% we can say is the total population of the country is educated. 82% are the males, those are educated, and female are very less in number, those who are educated. Urban areas have educated facilities, they have universities, good colleges, research centers. So that is other reason why people migrate from rural area to urban area. And the country which is highly educated, which has highly educated people, that is more literacy rate, that is Kerala. Kerala is a country which is the most literate state. If somebody asks you, name the state which has many people or maximum people which are literate, that is Kerala. And it is about 94% people are there, those who are educated. Hope you understood the chapter well. Thank you.